What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Baby Sloth back at it again, bringing you a brand new video. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the 90 rated Immobile card. Now this card is very interesting for the fact that, you know, at the start of FIFA this card had an absolutely abundance of informs, and now he's turning into a player that a lot of people might be considering using in their Serie A squads, considering the fact that he's 91 rated and also the fact that he's very cheap. Now I was able to pick up my card for 150k on the Xbox market. Now I think potentially this card is going to go down in value. I think I may have overpaid there, but I just wanted to do that to get the review out to you guys. So I reckon that you might be able to pick him up for around about 120, maybe even 100k. Obviously with Team of the Season coming out soon, players' prices are going to plummet, and for a 91 rated card with the stats that he's got, this might be a guy that you want to pick up. Now getting into his obviously in-game stats here, on the face card the guy has 86 pace, 92 shooting, 90 dribbling and 83 physical. Now sadly this card doesn't actually have that much strength. He only has 70 strength here, which obviously isn't the best. He's got 84 aggression, which potentially might be able to, you know, do a little something. If you put a chemistry shot on this guy that's going to boost his strength a lot, maybe this is going to give you a chance of using him. He's also got 83 agility, which is actually okay considering that he is of a bigger body type. So potentially if you can get something to boost that and the strength at the same time, you might have something to work with there. Sadly he has got 70 balance, so I'm wondering, is this card going to be stiff? Is it going to be full of stiffness out there? That, you know, might be something that, you know, you have to consider. But then things start looking positive here. Here we go. He's got 96 reactions, 92 ball control, 92 dribbling and 90 composure. All them stats are very good. The reactions being high for a striker is a very good thing. Going to be getting on the end of a lot of chances here, hopefully putting him in the back of the net for you. 98 positioning, 94 finishing, 93 shot power, 86 long shots, 92 volleys and 84 penalties. And then his pace, 81 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. Now the thing that interests me most about this Immobile card is that he's actually very similar on his card stats to Vieri, the icon, the prime version, the 91 Vieri. So if I go over and take a look at his stats, on his actual base card he's got 86 pace, 93 shooting, 85 dribble, 86 physical. Obviously very similar to Immobile, but in game Immobile actually has better finishing stats overall, I would say. Worse long shooting stats and obviously worse strength stats. Vieri has 90 strength, but Immobile does have higher agility, and obviously that's a stat that is a bit more important than strength this year. So potentially Immobile may be better than this guy, and obviously Immobile's price is around about 100k and Vieri's is 400 on the Xbox market. So this might be someone, if you are looking for an Italian team or a Serie A team or something like that, might be the cheap Vieri here. So let's get into the games and see how we got on with Immobile. Okay then guys, so the clip should be in the background now. Now Immobile is a very interesting card to use. Definitely surprised me in a few aspects of his game here that I definitely did not expect him to excel in, which he did. I'm just going to start rattling off the pros now for you guys. He's finishing, as you're going to see in the clips in the background, this guy's finishing. He was very clinical inside the box and outside the box. Getting onto his next strength was his long shots. Now this guy was very good outside the box. Even his volleys, I scored one absolutely insane half volley with this guy, which was absolutely delicious, just slid into the back of the net, so sweet. So definitely his long shots are decent. Next up, his positioning. I found out that he was able to get up the pitch and he was finding himself in goal scoring opportunities for me in the box, creating space. So definitely the positioning on this card is going to play like a very good striker, finding that space and being able to get away from his man and hopefully get a shot on goal. And because he's finishing so high inside or outside the box, you should be challenging the keeper and hopefully picking up some goals. Now his not his biggest pro, but the pro that surprised me the most with this card was actually his dribbling. There's a few clips in the background where I'm able to dribble past people using the 3-star skill moves, using the mechanics in the game, and score a few nice goals using the dribbling ability on this card. And he was able, with a little bit of strength sometimes, able to hold people off, but for the most part he's not going to be able to do that for you. But in combination with his dribbling, having 80 strength sometimes against some fullbacks is enough to push people off the ball, so it can create a little bit more space for you and give you another option when dribbling. So yeah, definitely if you were worried about this guy's dribbling when you were picking up this card, he actually was still stiff. He is still stiff, you know, I'm not going to lie, he doesn't feel like a Messi on the ball, but he definitely feels like he can go past players and create a bit of space for himself. So definitely, that was the main hang-up you had about him, if you're going to be able to dribble with him, definitely consider giving him a go. Now getting on to his negative, sadly this card did have some of his pace. He's not blisteringly quick, which is obviously an issue at this stage in the game. A lot of defenders are very, very quick, and having this much pace is very difficult. Even if you put him through on goal, if he's a decent amount of distance away from goal, you're most likely going to get caught by any of the decent centre backs on this game, which is a sad thing to say. So he's not going to be breaking through the back line. This is a card that you're going to want to slowly build up the pitch with, get him into dangerous positions, and try and find him in a pocket of space inside the box or on the edge of the box. His next negative has to be his strength. Like I said, in the dribbling, it can sometimes help you out, but it's not insane strength. So therefore, like I said, if he was a bit stronger, maybe if you send him through on goal, he'd be able to hold that defender off for an extra 3 seconds to get the shot off. But because he's not, coming up against centre-backs, he's going to get pushed off the ball, he's going to get the ball stripped from him. He can use a little bit of strength against weaker players in the game, but it's nothing really that's a big standout. It actually is a negative, him having that low strength, considering he is so slow. Then obviously 3-star skills. Now I said about his dribbling being good. Now if this card had 4-star skills, my god, yeah, he'd be a really problem dribbling. But because obviously he doesn't have the strength, he doesn't have the pace, you are going to rely on this card to dribble past players in order to get your chances. And obviously having 4-star skills would have been a major asset. Obviously he only has 3, so I have to put it down as a negative. And then finally, his finesse shots. I took a few finesse shots with this card, and I didn't really notice any of them having too much whip on them or doing anything crazy. So I genuinely think you're going to want to power the shot when using this card, and that's going to be the best way to translate the ball into the back of the net. But overall, this Immobile card, I'm going to have to say I was actually impressed with him because he didn't look very, air quotes, meta on the game. I didn't think he'd be very good, but he did pick up a lot of goals for me, was able to dribble relatively well, and I think for his price, I'm going to call this guy the cheap Vieri, you know what I mean? His stats are very, very similar, and this guy cost me 100k, and that Vieri is obviously 400k, so value for coins on this card, I'm actually going to have to say it's pretty good, considering it's a 91 rated card, and the stats that he has. Now, obviously, this guy might be getting a Team of the Season card in the near future, so that's something you've got to consider. But if you're looking for a striker that's going to get into dangerous positions and score goals for you, this might be a guy to consider. Now, that's it for the review, guys. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you have liked the video, please consider leaving a like down below and comment who you'd like to see me review next. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, guys, and have a great day.